John Osborne here with the FX Education Outlook for October 31st, 2017, and happy Halloween to everybody. We'll start out by looking at the news this afternoon. On the 30th, we have at 5:45 p.m. we have the New Zealand unemployment rate and change year over year. As far as tomorrow, Wednesday, November 1st, at 9:30 we have the Canadian Market Canada Manufacturing PMI, and at 10 we have ISM Manufacturing. And probably the most important news that we have for Wednesday and today is at 2 o'clock on Wednesday Eastern Time, we have the FOMC rate decision coming out of their meeting that the FOMC is having. And also we have another Canadian testifying at the Senate in 4:15 tomorrow. So the FOMC meeting announcement that we are having tomorrow could cause some sideways moves in some of our markets, but so far today we've seen some pretty good movements. Let's go ahead and look at some of those movements now. Start out by looking at the pound Aussie. You can see we did break above this resistance that we were looking at here, and we're moving up nicely. For the US dollar loonie, also breaking above its previous resistance, putting in a little bit of a hammer pattern here, but then rejecting that and moving forward anyways. Actually didn't trigger that pattern. So we're going higher. We want to see if we can get above this previous swing high here of 1.29160. For the dollar Swissy, it's also making a move higher, and that's after breaking above this mini trend line that we have here. So you can see we broke out of that. We're struggling to break above this previous swing high. Let me go ahead and move this line up so we can see that. And we're struggling to break above this previous swing line. We're coming back down to retest it. So watch for the break above this next pivot here at 0.99956. And finally, in our last bullish market here, we've got the pound loonie, and that's moving up nicely here. Okay, our next resistance to watch for that market would be way up here at 1.75338, but that FOMC decision might make a change in it. On the bearish side, we're still watching this trend line here on the Aussie yen, waiting for it to break through there and see if it will bounce or break. So far it's bouncing. It hasn't broken through there yet, so watch for that possible break to happen. Interesting, this week this little bit of a crooked head and shoulders pattern did play out pretty well, and we've had a nice drop since then. The euro US dollar already broke its support at 1.16614 in the daily, but we're going back up to retest that. You can see a little bit of a tight trend line that we have, mini trend line that we have right here. We could watch for a break of that line to see if it could go lower, and currently that's at 1.16286. The euro pound already breaking lower, running along the bottom of this standard deviation, two standard deviation Bollinger Band here, and the next target for that one's going to be about 0.87425 as it continues lower. If it can break through that, we'll probably move down to 0.86507. And finally, we've got the Kiwi yen. It also broke through its support, this previous support here, and then went up and took a little reversal here, but now it's starting to move back lower right along that Bollinger Band. And you can see it a little bit even closer here on the 4-hour chart. But we are breaking through there. We are breaking through the weekly resistance as well at 78.178. So let's watch to see if this one can go lower. I'm not as bearish as I am in this one as I am in some of the previous markets that we looked at. And that'll do it for today. And until next time, have a great rest of your day and happy Halloween.